I'm in my bathroom today because we are talking about what you should do before your next shower to help flatten the belly and cinch the waist. And sure, you could really do this anytime. You don't have to do it just before the shower. But the reason I'm saying to do this before your next shower is because that's how quick it is. So many amazing women in our community have started doing this little 15-minute routine to help them get noticeable results when it comes to slimming, tightening, and toning the waist right from home. And I'm going to tell you exactly what that is. And it is all about a specific type of training that we call TVA core work, which is also known as corset core training. So you may not know this, but the muscles that we work when we're doing a traditional crunch or sit-up are the rectus abdominis, and it runs right from the top of the rib cage here all the way down to the pubic bone, the six-pack muscle. And while that muscle is important when it comes to shaping the waist, it is not the most important. The most important one is the TVA, and what it does is it wraps around your entire waist, your core, like a corset. So it pulls everything in. And what can happen if we're just doing the muscles, the six-pack muscles, is we can actually build a little bit of a distended belly because we're not working the muscles that really pull everything in. So I have linked the exact routine that I suggest you do before your next shower. And the reason why I'm saying that is because this is the perfect routine to do first thing in the morning before you get ready for the day. Just pop it on your phone, 15 minutes, you are good to go, and you are going to notice a difference in just a few short weeks. So many of us here in our community have, and I know I certainly have many times over. And the good news is I have put a special link around this video where you can get 50% off today. So be sure to take advantage of that. So inside the trim core routine, what we do is a stomach vacuum. A stomach vacuum really helps your diaphragm, your pelvic floor, and your core to all kind of check in and start to work harmoniously together. A lot of people think that working our abs is just like working one muscle, but it's actually working a lot of things. And if we want to get the best results possible, we need to have full control over all of those different aspects of our core. So we start with the stomach vacuum, then we move on to training our core. We finish with working our back because a lot of us forget that strengthening our back is one of the best things we can do for our posture, injury prevention, and aging gracefully, and of course our core strength, because our core is not just our front, it's your core. It is a circle right around the center of your body. Then we finish with 4 minutes of HIIT cardio. This is fast but low impact and done in a way that is going to help us burn a ton of calories and fat, really making a big impact when it comes to our metabolism, helping to boost our metabolism for up to 48 hours after our workout. And it's only 4 minutes, so sign me up for that kind of cardio. I mean, I used to spend hours each week at the gym on the elliptical, the Stairmaster, the treadmill, doing these repetitive movements that were really hard on my body, and I didn't get near as good results as I have now with doing HIIT workouts that are just a few minutes long. So that is how the layout is, and it's something that you could do on its own, or you could add it to your other workout routine. I know a lot of women in our communities add the trim core to the booty challenge, the total body challenge, but that's a whole nother video. Today we are just talking about core. I'm going to quickly show you one of my favorite movements that you can try right now that is straight out of the trim core challenge. That is really going to help you to feel the difference in a crunch and a TVA movement. So let's give it a try. I'm going to put you, sorry, I'm kind of like moving you around a little bit today, but that's just the way it is. Now you can see the sky. You're like, okay, I'll keep watching so I can see the pretty sky. But I encourage you to try this core exercise too. So first, let's just try a normal crunch and see how that feels. What a lot of people feel with a crunch is that it can cause neck pain and discomfort in the back depending on how you do it. So for a normal crunch, what we're going to do is bring our hands to our temples, take a big breath in, exhale and curl the shoulder blades up off the floor, and then lower back. Okay, so normal crunch. And for most of us, we can feel pretty quickly that maybe our back, or not our back, our neck specifically gets a little bit sore. Now that's not to say I never suggest you try a crunch. Crunches can be great, and you will find a couple of them inside the Trim Core Challenge. But to be honest, there's so much more you can do that is gonna get you way better bang for your buck and be more efficient with your time and energy. So that's a traditional crunch, right? Let's take a look at one of my favorites from the Trim Core Challenge, which is a dead bug. We're just gonna slide back a little further. So we're gonna lay down on our back again. This time we're gonna take a second and just draw the knees up to tabletop. Now you're gonna press down and feel if you can feel that there's like a hard spot right either side of your hips. That's your transverse abdominis already turning on. All you're gonna do is keep your head down and slowly lower one leg to tap, then exhale, drop back up to center. And you'll notice that my back is staying neutral. I'm not shoving my back down to the floor or letting it arch. It's staying the same the whole time. If you're not feeling it, make sure you're not just bending the knee more and tapping the toe. You're lowering the whole leg, then using your core muscles to pull the leg back up to center. I know, it's so basic, but I'm telling you, even me who has been doing that movement for 15 years still feels challenged in just a few reps. It is working our transverse abdominis, and you can see my head was resting. It was much more comfortable, and yet it is just so much more effective. So stop doing movements that don't feel good for your body. Stop punishing yourself with hours of cardio. I don't know about you, but I am way too busy for that now. I don't even have the time. That is why the 15-minute Yoga Burn Trim Core Challenge has helped hundreds of thousands of women get into amazing shape and see their core specifically change, okay? I'm not here saying I have a perfect belly or anything at all. However, after having a C-section and being a year and a half postpartum, I feel great. I feel like I've gotten a lot of my core strength back. I'm still working at getting more and more because I'm always working at getting better. But I do feel like I've really been able to connect with those deep core muscles, fit back into most of my clothes, and feel like I'm in a really good place after having a baby, and specifically a C-section and stomach surgery. So I hope this is helpful. I hope you take advantage of the 50% off sale. I want to hook you up with this, okay? I'm coming up to my 35th birthday at the end of the week, so stay tuned for lots of other sales and goodies because I want to take care of you guys, and this is my way of giving back to our amazing community that has allowed me to share my passion. And yeah, just I believe in you. I know that it takes a little bit of action to get started, but you're gonna get back so much more than you give. I really truly believe that. And these 15-minute workouts really have the power to change everything, as funny as it sounds. You're like, 15 minutes, what's that gonna do? 15 minutes, focused, intentional, specific work can make a huge impact. So don't sell yourself short, and don't think that it's not going to make a difference, because I know it has for me, and there's success stories on the next page. Leave it in the comments below. I see some of you saying, I love this DVD. I know for a lot of us, it's our favorite. So take advantage of it, and I'll see you again soon. Big hugs. Lots of love. Bye-bye.